Ooh, hello there, my fellow miners and crafters. Good times with Scar here, and welcome back to the wonderful worlds of hermits and crafting. And as of our last episode, we are back here at Pirate Island to truly transform this entire area into something beautiful and very pirate-like. And to start that out with, we got back into terraforming and made this beautiful arch that stretches across from the volcano to the main island to tie the two areas together. And boy, that was a lot of fun, and I was so happy that you guys enjoyed it. Reading through the comments, I had just a giant smile on my face seeing how much you guys enjoyed our terraforming, and now that we're back here at our pirate island, and I've got a ton of stuff to show you here. I was so excited to record today. I started recording and forgot to turn on my recording software. I'm like, did I forget something? I'm like, oh, I'm gonna have to re-record my intro. But anyway, in our streams over the weekend, we built this little kind of coral field inside the arch. So this is kind of the living area, so you can see a lot of life in here. I mean, come on, you can see SpongeBob running around doing his thing. But over here, this is more of Plankton's territory, the dead area. And I had actually way more fun building the dead area. So we did this on stream, and it was a lot of fun. So the theme is that the volcano, once it erupted, it killed off all the coral, and yeah, I think it has kind of a fun little element to the volcano, is that, you know, you see the volcano, but if you kind of go even deeper within it, you can find all sorts of fun little details. And that's at least what I try to do with the builds, is, you know, make them look aesthetically pleasing as much as possible, you know, if you're just looking at it. But if you want to like really dive into it, there's more to discover. So that's what I tried to do here, and it's kind of like a Disney philosophy a little bit, right? There's a lot of lore behind the scenes that aren't, you know, directly like thrown at you. You can kind of go exploring for it or never notice, and I think that's what makes a build a little extra special. But anyway, like I said, guys, I am so happy. I'm gonna tell you why I'm so happy. I'm so happy because ever since getting back on stream, I've had a set of goals that I wanted to accomplish. I wanted to get consistent with videos. Check. I wanted to get consistent with streams. Check. I wanted to get my YouTube backend stuff sorted out. Check. And we're succeeding. We're doing it. And as long as you keep a little bit of a positive attitude, even in the hardest times, things will turn around. Things will get better. At least that's what I tell myself, and it happened. And that's what makes me happy today to be back here building, doing stuff with you guys again. As you can see, we're doing a little bit of harvesting, getting some trees set up, because eventually we're gonna need a lot of wood for our pirate island, and we're gonna have boats and all sorts of crazy stuff roaming around here. So as much wood as I can harvest, the better for sure. But before we get into the rest of today's episode, we've got to go over to Cherry, because the hermits, they have been buying redstone supplies, or that's what they at least tell me. Something must have bumped poor Tango here, because he's been like thrust into the block, and it's just his hand right there just going like, help me, help me. Poor Tango. Anyway, let's head into the shop here. And I know Ren's been here, and I know Doc has, and someone else, maybe Mumbo, I forgot who. There we are. We are already making the diamonds. You know, the amount of diamonds that we make here at this shop, I should hire some help. I should hire some help. Maybe hire a hermit to like do some serious mining for us. You know, everybody could use some diamonds. I'll pay up. Oh yes, look. Oh my gosh, we already have almost a stack. That is fantastic. Oh my gosh. We have over a stack of diamonds already. That's absolutely fantastic. Okay, so here's what we need to do. We need to restock this place, and then we need to make a red card for Cub. Red card equals unlimited redstone, similar to like a celebrity black card at you know, like a fast food restaurant. So let's do that. And there we are. We've got this place all sorted out and ready to go, so the hermits can continue their redstone adventures. And I've also got myself set up for a red card to be given to Cubvan for unlimited access to the redstone supplies. And I was talking to the one, the only Ren Diggity Dog himself, and he had mentioned that he has a large stockpile of redstone that we might be able to use. So that might be a good bargain that we could make. We can think of something we could do for him for this said redstone. But anyway, let's head over to the Corp and give Cub this card. It's a glorious sight seeing Corp fully functional once again. But we'll head on inside here, and right by the Vex head, let's see, let's just drop it down right there, and then we'll put that down, and the card itself. So Cherry, celebrity red card. So that's for unlimited redstone supplies. And yeah, so Oh, I hate this door. Oh, I've burnt this door a few times. I've just come up here and I've just taken it. I've put it in a hole and caught it on fire. I don't want to do it to you. Please let me out. Please let me out. Thank you. You didn't want to get burned like your friends. Anyway, there we are. So it comes all set up. Hopefully we can meet with him soon because we got some fun ideas with Corp back there. Maybe a little venture capital. But anyway, let's head back to Pirate Island. And oh, by the way, today I'm just excited. There's so many fun things to do today. I have a giant stack of diamonds to break down, but we'll do that a little later. Let's get back to Pirate Island and see what we can start working on today. So after our last clip, I got a bunch of orders for more redstone, and I had to go back into the Scarteca mines and do some more mining out to get the redstone required for our orders. And there is an unquenchable thirst of redstone here on the server. So we've got this giant mound and once again more diamonds, which is going into our supply logistic chain, which is that's going to go towards, you know, buying wood from Ren, buying cobblestone from Ren. Hopefully somebody has some quartz for sale, things along those lines. So yeah, we have legitimately a supply chain here. And yeah, it's pretty good. So yeah, once I got going and started mining all of this out, I researched my computer that I'll be getting. So it was kind of it was a good day. Now we're on the next day. And now it's time to tear down Mount Redstone II. And of course, we need a name for our Diamond Mountain. In the comments, give me a name for our Diamond Mountain. But yeah, let's tear this down. Super fast harvesting mode here, and I think we've got all of those slimes out of the way. Look at all of that beautiful redstone, and I cannot wait to show you the diamonds that we have in this box over here. Like, it is some serious diamond action that we'll be able to invest back into Cherry. Yeah, that is a lot. And then we've got a decent amount of redstone, plus we got the 2 shulker boxes. So if you have any solutions on how to make dispensers in a more efficient manner, let me know, because that would come in handy. We've got all the supplies now and we can buy, you know, the miscellaneous things that we need for that. But the only thing that's still remaining is just time. We need to figure out how to make them in a more efficient manner. But yeah, I'm glad we got all that done. We've got our massive diamond stockpile and we can now head back to Scarian Island and start working on it. We were underground so long, it is now raining on the upper land, but it is time now to start working on the main top of the island. So I've been struggling with how I want to frame these pieces of the island. It's kind of a U shape, right? It kind of makes this shape and looks a little swoopy swoop, but now of course it's now attached to the volcano with the arch. So I think that's looking really nice, but we need to complement this, and to make the arch scaled properly, this piece of land needs to be higher, around the height of this dirt block, but not any higher, because then we throw the scale of the volcano off. So it's a tight balance, right, to maintain good scale within the build. So what I'm thinking about doing is enhancing the features instead of a full tear down and rebuild. So we look at this thing and we think about how we can improve what is already here. First thing that comes to mind would be really fun to make a little archway that kind of just breaks off, right? So this thing would look a little bit like Pride Rock with the Lion King in this section here. Cub had mentioned maybe we could do like a plank on the side to walk the plank. So that would be really fun. And then over here is kind of a spire. And when I say a spire, it's kind of like a dormant volcano, but it's not like very evident that it's a volcano, because I want this area to be a very volcanic rich zone. So this one right here is just an ancient extinct volcano. So I think that'll look nice, mostly just like wiped off, right? Think of Mount St. Helens in the Cascade Range of the United States. That volcano in itself has just blown its top and it doesn't look like much of a volcano. So I think that'll fit really well in this location. And then moving down to here, this is kind of be the cove. This is going to hopefully have 2 big sections surrounding it. So it's a nice little cove. And that's of course where all the boats are going to be docked. So that's the bit of the brainstorming that I've done so far. So I hope that makes some sense. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean off this island. I promise you, I'm not going to fall back into my disorganization days. I'm gonna clean this all up and start terraforming. Oh, by the way, we're gonna do waterfalls. That's right. So get some waterfalls going down here. Anything to make this a really lush and beautiful environment is kind of our main goal with this whole build. So let's clean this up, get some supplies, and let's get building. I'm hyped now. I can truly see the vision now, and that's why it's so important to place down a little bit of dirt markers when you're building, so it gives you that extra little visual, snippet of what you want to create, and then you can kind of follow it as a guideline. So here's our plank walking rock, which is going to be amazing. Maybe we could even have an armor stand, like if somebody like jumping, the pirates are like, we no longer want you. Anyway, up in this section up here, this is kind of like I said, maybe like an ancient dormant volcano. And the reason that Jelly, stop it. You're being a bad cat right now. Jelly lately, let me tell you this quick Jelly story. On streams now, she likes to get behind my monitor and shake the blinds. So it feels like I'm on a boat, like this giant blinds in front of me is just shaking. Now she's under my desk, just pulling on cords, as a cat would do. She wants something, most likely food, but anyway. So this area is going to have the volcano, right? And then I want to do, this mostly in stone, but having some organic materials. So like dirt, grass, things like that kind of clinging to the sides, which I think will look really, really nice. And of course, like I mentioned before, we'll do a waterfall down in the corner there. I also want to build up the cliff along this side. I want it to be substantially higher and a little bit steeper in nature. I think will actually look really, really good. So yeah, I'm excited about this. So our first step building this wise is we're going to start kind of terraforming the lower section before we get to the fine details. So taking out this big hunky thing, this big hunky, whatever this is, that'll be gone. And then building up the banks along the sides. So yeah, let's hit super fast build mode. Start making some terraform magic happen here at Scarian Island. Something I've been doing lately is trying to be a little bit more efficient with my methods. And originally I was just going to start tearing down a mountain without a beacon. I'm like, Scar, what are you doing? You said you were going to try to play this game more efficiently and intelligently, and that definitely was not the case. So let's get some beacons here at Iskal's shop. So let's see, 20 diamonds each. Okay, 20 diamonds and then buy 3 for 50. That is a good deal. I think we're gonna buy that. So I laugh at how many diamonds we have. Oh man. Like I said, I gotta start buying more things in the shopping district to put more diamonds back into the economy here. So wait, no, that's my chest. What am I doing here? There we go. And let's just knock that down. Beautiful. And then we'll grab 3 of those. Awesome. We'll put those diamonds back in. Head back down to Tango's shop, get some iron, and we'll have all sorts of beacons rolling over at Pirate Island. It's gonna be amazing. Buying our iron here, I wanted to double check to see how much Impulse's blocks are. So his gold blocks are 8 diamonds for a stack, whereas Tango's is 5 diamonds a stack. So I think we have a pretty good deal going with iron instead. Oh, we can do a bulk deal though, and I'll let you have 64 for 7. No. That's still more expensive than Tango here. So I think we've actually done better with this. So let's get a few more of these and get going with our build. With supplies in hand, the daylight above us, it's time to hit super fast build mode. So hit it. End of super fast build mode, and we're here on our brand new rock, which of course is our plank for the island. So when a pirate has been bad, they will be sent to walk the plank. And eventually we're going to get, you know, some spruce. What am I thinking here? Some spruce trapdoors I think would look really cool as like a diving board. And this is Cub's idea. He totally said, you know, you should make like a plank walking spot right here. So thank you, Cub, for that idea. And I think that'll look really cool once we get that all arranged. So let's shoot down here and take a look at all of the details. So we'll swoop around and you can see like over in the right hand corner there, that is going to be the harbor where the pirates come and they store off their treasure. And then right over here on the other side of this rock, that is where the waterfall is going to go. And a fun aspect to our waterfall here is that it has this really cool little arch that attaches there and kind of covers up part of the waterfall back there. And that's really kind of a fun little extra to the build, right? It kind of gives it a bit of a soul. And there's nothing better, like when you're doing a Minecraft build, is when you have something in your mind, you have an end product, a product that you're excited to try to build, to share, and you're just not getting anywhere, right? You're just struggling. You're pulling pieces here and there. Nothing seemed to work. But when you see the sliver of a soul come to life within a build and you start knowing where these particular pieces are going to start going, that's a magical feeling. It's what, you know, makes you keep coming back to Minecraft, right? It's what inspires you to try the next big thing in Minecraft. And I love it. I love the creative aspect of Minecraft so much. It brings out like the best in me. I feel like it brings out that creative soul that's inside me. And I love it. I love every minute of this game, and I appreciate this game more than any other game or any kind of software, because this game I feel like makes me who I am, you know, like somebody that has like creative ideas, but have always struggled to show those ideas or express those ideas. But Minecraft is how I've ever been able to do it, never to this extent. So that's why I love Minecraft. Anyway, that was a Scar rant, by the way. Oh, I got 2 tridents. Look, yeah, I'm so excited. We got 2 tridents. This one can be channel and this one could be Riptide. I've never had a channeling Riptide trident before. Plus, I've been killing these drowns left and right since I've been working on the archway, the coral field, and then randomly today I get 2. It's a lucky day today. But anyway, guys, yeah, I hope that makes sense about when you're building and you're not getting anywhere, but eventually things start to kind of fill into place, and then you see the soul coming to life within a build, and that imagination, you know, screenshot that you have in your mind of what you want to create is starting to materialize. Nothing better than that in the world. But anyway, guys, let's get back into it. Let's hit super fast build mode and make ourselves a dormant volcano. End of super fast build mode, and that was a good 5 hours of time lapsing, but I believe it was well worth it because we're truly transforming this area into something special. And man, I'm still like decompressing now. It went into the next day because I wasn't happy with the original top spire, right? You can see it in the time lapse. I tore it down like 3 times and I'm still not 100% happy with it, but that's okay. We're going to continue to work at it. We're going to continue working on the perspective of it. And if we zoom in here, you can really see where the detail is going to start emerging. And what I mean by detail, that would be stuff that we've done over at the arch. The arch is kind of a template to bring it into the main island. So we'll take all these little details and start placing them on top of the stone. The stone is just a structure, right? This is only the start. And when you do this, right, you can only have a vision. You can't have this like idea that this thing is going to come out exactly the way you want, because the landscape is an organic structure. It's an organic thing that could go in any direction. And so there's lots of places we still need to refine, right? We need to kind of shave off here and there. But once we start getting those detail pieces down, like waterfalls going down in this section, we get dirt clinging to the side of this little volcano, which is a dormant volcano. That's why there's going to be dirt and things along those lines around it, because it hasn't erupted in forever. You know, hundreds of years will make up, right? So this area right here, I think, is going to be a perfect spot for an additional waterfall coming off of this peak. And then this could be so many things, right? We could even make this be a pass through right through the island. What is Aquascar? Aquascar, let me go. There we go. So this could be a pass through, or it could just be like a giant cave with like a vault of gold, and it could be a million different things. So I'm really, really inspired in that case over there. So let's shoot back up into the air and look at that. Oh man, that was a lot of work, but like I said, I am very, very pleased with the way it's starting to shape up. I like this angle. This is honestly probably one of my favorite angles, is that these kind of back spires like really came out nice back here. I think that looks really, really fantastic. In the front, that's where I'm still a little hesitant. It still needs a little bit more work. And let's shoot over to the back here. I'm leaving this blank, remember, because we have a big surprise for that area. I'm going to start bringing the stone down this way and then going into the water, more of kind of a slope. I think we'll have more of a sandy beach in the back, so a little less rocky. And then this kind of will be where the pirate village will be. So yeah, all right. So let me start working on this, get this all stonified, and yeah, then we'll truly have a skeleton of an island to add the detail on. End of super fast build mode, and as we swim through the skies, we can see our island truly transforming into our vision that we had at the beginning of this season, and it's really exciting to see it. So the spires are starting to reach up towards the sky. We've got the lagoon down below. Look at this. Let's zoom in on that. Look at that. Oh, I love the mysterious nature of that and how we can truly transform that in the future. Now let's go over here, because this is our most recent addition, is this section over here. And of course, like, we've got the giant spires on the side. This will be a beautiful sandy shore along this corridor. And then out the back over here, I'm feeling like another kind of neat area back here, but I don't know what it is. Like, I know something cool could be here, but I don't know what that could be. It's just not hit my brain yet. So if you have any cool ideas for this back half over here, pirate, sea related things along those lines, I'm sure we could do something fantastic together. And then this little mound of a rock will eventually become another spire. We'll probably work on that on Twitch, so make sure you follow me on Twitch and Twitter to be notified when I go live for some good times on stream. And of course, we've got our walk the plank over here, and then this giant volcano, and yeah, it's fun. And I think a lot of it is still a work in progress. Like, I mean, come on, we got snow in a tropical biome. We got work to do. But on the other hand, isn't there's some, like on the big island of Hawaii, don't they once in a while get snow up on the big mountain where they got the observatories and stuff? I think they do, maybe not. You can let me know in the comments. But anyway, yeah, This place has just been a kind of a delight to build and kind of shape. It really truly feels like you're sculpting and painting, right? We just have one medium, and that's stone, and to really kind of transform it is quite a bit of fun. And I really hope you guys have enjoyed this. I know it's very time-lapse heavy today, so I hope you enjoyed that. I put in around, at this point, 6 hours of time-lapse into these mountains. Now you might look over in this direction here and you'll notice this is all unfinished, and that's because eventually that will become a gigantic, beautiful lighthouse with a twist. So it'll be a little different from your average lighthouses, but you know, even pirates need a little navigation help. And I'm also trying to maintain the cove here a little bit. So I do want to maintain that. I will wipe out the dirt, the palm trees, all of that, but it'll eventually be transformed. But right now I'm going to hold it as it is so that I can access the, you know, the storage rooms and things like that. So in our next episode, we're going to get landscape crazy. We're really going to get wild with it, and we're going to add waterfalls. Like right there is going to be a perfect place for a waterfall. So that's going to be fantastic, and a whole bunch of other places as I fully float into the water. But with that, my friends, until next time, this has been Good Times with Scar, and I always really appreciate you guys taking the time to watch the videos. And if you believe the videos are the rating, that would be much appreciated. And until next time, we'll see you later. And don't forget to subscribe, because you may just become scarred for life.